China's COVID zero policy is now a long way from zero. This is a vast new quarantine centre in Shanghai, where COVID patients are sent. They are not allowed to isolate at home. And there will surely be more to come, as the city locks down in 2 stages of 4 days each to test every last one of its 26 million inhabitants. But some facilities are already struggling with the demand. It's more than 2 years since COVID first emerged in China. Much of the world is moving on, but there is no end in sight here. Rebecca Lin has already spent 10 days in a targeted, localized lockdown at home.
The locking down is more serious than before. The locking down for all the place in the same times is very hard. So I can understand what situation we are facing now.
This is a serious test of the cost of COVID zero. When Shanghai announced the lockdown, supermarkets were swamped, shelves emptied. Fights broke out for the food that remained. Shanghai is in the middle of the Omicron storm right now, but this is a nationwide challenge for the central authorities here in Beijing. The costs of zero COVID are becoming increasingly clear, but the cost of the alternative may be even higher. China has kept COVID numbers very low over the last 2 years, but because of that apparent safety, a large portion of the elderly population are not fully vaccinated.
If they could actually raise this vaccination rate, then they should actually at least gradually reverse this zero COVID policy so that they could actually maybe going towards living with the virus with Chinese characteristics.
The Shanghai lockdown is an attempt to buy time, especially time to vaccinate more people. It is the only thing that can break the seemingly never-ending cycle of lockdown, test, repeat. Tom Cheshire, Sky News, Beijing.